October 1st, North Carolina. Might be why it is one of the best places to live. Holy cow, the beach in October. It's a little breaky. My husband is out there on a paddleboard pretending to surf, and I'm trying to get into the ocean, which is clearly not going well. October 1st, 2023. It is our 21st wedding anniversary. Well, it's not till Thursday, but on Thursday we are headed to Washington, D.C. to see our 2 high school boys at Episcopal, and we have 11 teacher conferences. So we decided this weekend would be anniversary weekend. And today he said, well, how don't we stay an extra day? So our nanny caregiver was up to it, which is awesome. So we just had a boozy lunch, went to the Rum Bar and had some Bloody Marys, and rode around on the boat. And then I did bring one bathing suit. Yeah, the water's chilly. And then we've just gotten on the beach, and I'm gonna have shrimp burgers from the Crab Shack for dinner. You know, it's funny. I was thinking of people's anniversary. Like, some people go to Africa, or some people go to Germany, or some people go to the vineyards in, I don't know, San Frickin' somewhere. But for us, we never have done anything super exciting. We usually come down to our condo at the beach because we own it and we need to use it. And this weekend, I was telling my subscribers this morning, I went out to breakfast by myself because my husband wanted to sleep in and I was awake. I had a business meeting at like 10:30. I went to a used furniture sale. I had to pick up my new bar stools, and I went out to breakfast and did a subscriber video and was like, you know, it's interesting how in our minds we have this like perfect scenario set up, and it never ever happens, right? Like, it never happens. And I think it's something that I should have known, but 21 years later, I think I would tell somebody that was about to get married, or my children, like, just hang on for the ride and hang on together, because it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. We plan to get married in October 5th, 2002. And we were like, the weather in October is beautiful, just like today, probably in the 70s. Lovely, pretty. Well, in Edenton, North Carolina, 2002, October 5th, it was 98 degrees. I mean, it was hotter than horses' balls. I mean, it was hot in July. And so we sweated all weekend. The day after we got married, we woke up and it was like fall had happened. Today is not our anniversary. It is Thursday. So right then we should have learned, your plans never happen that way, right? My husband just got back from Trader Joe's. Well, that was nice. You and Thomas are beach people. Yes, we really are beach people. We also like warm weather. Where are you? We are in Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. I am not out deep. I can touch. Deep is if you can't touch. I'm only 5'4", so it's like 4 something. Impromptu is fun. So anyway, and then we thought, oh, we're going to move to Edenton, and he's going to take the bar exam. We got married in about a week. Like, literally, when we were getting married over our honeymoon, we realized that neither one of us had a job. I guess both of us were kind of maybe being supported by our parents. I don't know. And I was like, somebody's got to work. So I quit school, my PhD program, and I started nannying and researching to pay for him to go to law school. And he goes to law school, graduates, and he was going to take this class. And the class was like $2,000 to study for the bar exam. And I remember like crying, calling my credit card, and we had like exactly, our limit was maybe $3,000. we had $2,000 in credit, and we used our credit card to pay for that class. And he took the bar exam, and I was excited. I was ready for him to work so I could, stop working and, I don't know, have a baby or something. Well, he didn't pass. And then he didn't pass the second time. And he said, I don't think I can take it again. I said, you can do it. You can take it again. And he took it again, and he passed. And I finished up my PhD. I thought, okay, I'm going to quit work. My contract ended with Frank Porter Graham. I'm going to finish my PhD because I need to get that done. And had a baby 5 weeks early. Well, got pregnant and was pregnant with, what my doctor said at the time, there were 3 sacs and no babies. So I had this devastating miscarriage that it was my first pregnancy. I was thrilled to pieces. And then I got pregnant with our oldest son, who's about to be 18, a couple months later. And anyway, life has just been not how we planned, We had 3 children, and they were great and easy and wonderful. And then we had this surprise 4th baby we were excited about, and he is great and perfect and amazing, and has autism and a genetic disorder and anxiety, and life is tough. It's tough. He's almost 10, and it's tough. But boy, it's a good life. And I guess it's just like you come down to it and you decide if the life is good or not. And I know none of us live in North Korea. If you're on Facebook on a Sunday afternoon at 4:30, you're not in prison and you're not in North Korea. So it can't be that terrible. But it's really your attitude. Like, you have to decide, what's my attitude going to be? I don't know. And I realized that maybe that's, I don't know, it's about the kids. Eaten alive by a wave. What if I get eaten by a shark while I'm talking like that? I mean, that would be really horrible, wouldn't it? Watch out for flesh-eating critters. If I get gone by a shark, how do you keep your phone dry? I hold it above the waves. I just put on my subscriber page. Tonight at 7:30, I will be on Kate Swenson's page, Finding Cooper's Voice. And at 8, it will be Old Mom Sunday night. I think, if I feel like doing it, it might be Adrian Goes and Gets a Shrimp Burger night. I wish I could see Thomas, but he is gone. Uh-oh, my parents have just texted me they're coming over. Someday, in some distant future, I'm going to come and spend the month of September at the beach. And I'm going to sit out on this beach, and I'm going to read, and I'm going to exercise, and I'm going to look old as hell and be too tan and just be happy as a darn clam. I don't care about sharks. I do worry about alligators, but there are none in here. Do not be silly. You thought something got me? No. No, it got me. Life can be tough. I am on the struggle bus today. Yeah, and it happens. It happens. It happens. It's been a really interesting week. Where I live in Edenton, a lot has happened, and a lot of hard thing. It's been a really hard week in our small town. And I tell you, I try to remember, like, in the hard, how am I growing from this? And I was talking to my friend Mary Scott yesterday, and I was saying to her, was I saying it to her? Maybe I was saying it in my own head. Oh, I was talking about when my brother died, and I said, I lost my brother. And good things came out of his death. Now, that statement sounds like, well, you're glad he died, right? No. I never, even if you told me there's nothing, I would give anything to have him back. But I also have to acknowledge that good came from his death, right? So you can have the two things together. I clearly didn't want to lose him, but I married the kind of person I married. I have 3 children who are really amazing because of their 4th little sibling with special needs. And I think some people would say, well, that's bad or that's whatever. But like, holy cow, they have made him an amazing person. Please, plastic bag on your arm. No, I'm letting my burns get in the water. Last week I cooked, which is really a bad idea. Look at this, look at this. Oh! Wonderful woman. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not. I'm just a normal person who's maybe honest. I think so many times people are just trying to keep their schmucko together and they're pretending everything is fine. And the whole rest of the world looks out and they look at, you know, Birdie McMuffin and they're like, why does Birdie look so good? And Birdie, everything is perfect for Birdie. And really, Birdie is on the struggle bus, just like Karen Kardashian. But it's just, do you admit it or not? And I think you have to admit it so that other people don't feel so alone or down in the dumps, you know? Anyway. I ain't no preacher, but I know some stuff. And it's real easy to pretend everything is wonderful, which is wonderful. So-and-so's just wonderful. Everything is perfect. And then you're just all drowning on the inside, you know? I hope my husband comes back. Amen. Your water is your de-stress place. Mine, too. And I really wanted to go on the boat and look for conch shells because I like to spend the majority of my day underwater digging for shells. And my husband was not keen on it. So he conveniently ran out of oil in the boat. It was Karen Kardashian. Just somebody I've invented in my mind. Oh, golly. Oh, sure, you would like my subscriber page. Real fun. I didn't do a video yesterday, though, and you would have thought the world had ended. The water looks lovely. Is it warm? No. It's about 70-something. 70-something. I mean, it's nice. It's chilly, but it feels like good chili. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. Saltwater pool is my dream. Yeah, that would be nice. But why have a pool if you can have this? I mean, this is, like, I always think, why go to the Caribbean? Like, we could have gone to some fancy place for our anniversary, but it's beautiful here. I mean, it is beautiful. You're calling me out today, but I need it. Oh, well, I don't know about that, but I just want people to remember that today is really a gift, and it really is a gift. And you're not promised tomorrow. And at the end of the day, you have to say, did I do the right thing today? Did I make the right choices? And I doubt you're going to say yes. I doubt you're going to say yes. It's always a struggle. Like, do I go home and see my children? Do I call my teenagers? Do I hang out with my husband? And you cannot do everything great all the time. It's just not possible. So I just pick. Do you have the ocean to yourself? It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. When I was little, I used to think if I just swim straight, I'll hit China. I don't know where I would have hit. I never did it. That's what I thought. Definitely drowning on the inside, and everyone is on shore screaming for me to just swim. I don't know how to swim. Oh, but you do know how to swim, Brooke. You know how to swim. It's just one step at a time. You just get up one step at a time. That's all you have to do. You don't have to think 8 years ahead. You just get up one step at a time and you say, you know, okay, what am I going to do for the next 5 minutes? And then you go on another 5 minutes. How is your skin intact? Wish your burns, you're risking getting flesh-eating bacteria. I know this. And if I get flesh-eating bacteria, I will get it from a happy, happy place. Today, I am not worrying about flesh-eating bacteria. I am going on the old wives' tale that salt water is good for wounds. Or they're jellyfish. I ain't seen none. No, I haven't seen any. Yeah, I just think So this friend and I were talking yesterday, and we were talking about how two people, like the death of my brother. So you're really sad, and then you acknowledge the good. So one thing can happen, and people can feel totally different. Like you can never tell somebody how they feel about something, right? Are you barefoot? Oh yeah, I'm in the ocean. What? Your 40-year-old with autism likes to watch Amos's videos. Amos real funny. Amos would love to be at the beach, and so would my daughter. But this was oh, look at that wave. This was a husband weekend. Seaweed? No, there ain't any seaweed. Y'all really can find some problems. Seaweed, sharks. What else? Nope, nothing. It's just pretty. It is good for what ails you. Salt water. Look at this. Ready? I'm gonna flip the phone around. You ready? Okay. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh shit. And I didn't even get wet. Uh-oh. Are you scared of ocean critters like I am? No, I'm really not. What I like to do is sit on this beach and watch people walk. I just went with my husband and bought, where is Thomas? He's on a paddleboard somewhere out there. I can't even see him. We went to the surf shop because I had a gift card and I bought new running shoes. And he was like, he was trying to think of a way to not ask me why I was buying running shoes. So he was like, you're getting running shoes? I said, yeah. Yeah, I am. He was like, do you... And then he didn't say anything else. I said, well, I lost one of my black running shoes because I don't know where it went. It disappeared. And I said, and my purple ones are old. And so I need running shoes because we had this friend, Josh Brewer. And when Josh Brewer was going to start on like a new exercise regimen, he would go buy new running shoes. He's our friend. So that's what I do. So I've just gotten a new pair of On Clouds. They're white and orange, and they make me fast. Make sure your husband is still out there. Well, what the hell am I going to do if he's not? I mean, what do y'all think I'm going to do? Swim out there? He's out there. One time our neighbor was about to call 911 because she couldn't see him on a windsurfer. And I was like, oh my gosh, he'll be fine. He'll be back in a couple hours. He's like one of those rubber duckies. He always turns up. My dad is getting ready to come over and go swimming with me. How chilly is it? It's 50? No, it's... I don't know. I bet it's maybe 78, 75. Oh, that's nice. Are you standing? No, I'm treading water for hours. Yeah, I'm standing. Where is he? I think I just saw him. I almost didn't bring a bathing suit. So we ended up staying an extra day. It has been cloudy in North Carolina for 1 week. Cloudy weather will make you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It has been cloudy for 1 week. FIA meets Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30 at the Barker House. What is FIA, Terry? This is my friend Terry. FIA? That's not FCA. FIA. Adrian loves her mom and dad. Yeah, I do. Where is this beautiful beach? Well, it's in a place far, far away called Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. And there are people, and they're walking, and they're looking at me, looking at them. You lost both your legs to necrotizing fasciitis flesh-eating bacteria? You have no idea how you got it? Oh, no. Well, that's terrible. Well, maybe I should get out. Ugh. Don't you think you should have a hat on? It's 5 o'clock. What? Why do I need a hat on? Ugh. I don't want any flesh-eating bacteria. Man. Ah, what was that? Are you in Key Biscayne? Ooh, I wish. No, I'm not. I'm in Atlantic Beach. Your area of Oregon is cloudy months at a time. I tell you what, it's not even safe to live somewhere cloudy. It's a bad idea. Cloudy weather will make you foul. It makes me want to eat McDonald's and put my pajamas on. I only wear elastic when it's cloudy. It's a rule. And then I get in this nice weather and it's sunny. Oh God, Jimmy Anderson. Jimmy Anderson from Nigeria is on here. Hey guys, my wife, I deceased over 4 years now. I need a woman to spend the rest of my life with. I bet you do, Jimmy Anderson, and I bet you want her to send you some gift cards from the Walgreens, and she's not gonna do it. What happened with Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown retired on Friday, and I think we made him. Well, I wrote him a check for $6,000, but I think he's made over $1,000 now since then. So I have to take him another check. So at least $7,000 for Mr. Brown, who is one of the kindest humans on the planet. I would just like to say. Nobody answer any messages from Jimmy. Do not send him a friend request. Did you visit the Posh Pelican? No, I did not. I hadn't done anything. We brought the boat trailer down here. The boat trailer, the whole time we were down there, I was like, I'm going to puke on the way here. The thing is shaking. And Thomas said, I wonder if there is some sort of medicinal benefit in shaking like that. And anyway, so yesterday we spent about 8 hours on the frickin' trailer. We did have a good lunch with my parents. And then what did we do? We got back. We had a late lunch, so we didn't go out to dinner. We watched football. And then today we were going to just have to, leave this morning. So we didn't. We went on the boat, we had lunch, and now we're in the ocean. And then at about 6:30, I'm going to go in and I'm going to go get us some shrimp burgers. Mr. Brown, it was a custodian at my children's elementary school for, I think, about 40 years. He is just retired, and he is a treasure. Nice old Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown. All the waves went away. I taught my mother-in-law to float when she was in her 60s. Oh, really? I might learn to float if I want to. Enjoying our wonderful beach. This is my beach, Kim. This isn't your beach. This is my beach, darn it. Making me homesick. No, my parents bought a condo up here when I was 5 years old. And they said they were so excited to get it, and the interest rate was 18%. Can you imagine? So we always rented it out when I was little, and now my husband and I have it, and we rent it out, some in the summer, and a little bit it's available to rent in the winter. I mean, I don't know why in the devil people don't rent it in October. It's cheaper, and I mean, look how pretty it is here. It's never this pretty in the summer. For $3,000 a week, you can come down here and sit right on this beach by yourself and what was that? And pretend, I swear, I think a shark just came under me. And pretend you're a mermaid? $3,000 a week, my condo. I need to put the link up. I'm going to put it up after this video. I got to go find it. What was that? A lot of creatures today. Are there lifeguards? I don't see. No. Are you going to do the live with Kate Carey tonight? Yes, it's 7:30. Kate Swenson's page. How is Amos going to get to school? Well, he's going to hitchhike. No. Our caregiver is spending the night at our house. She is going to take him to school in the morning. Our daughter has carpool. We carpool with another family so that if something happens or somebody's gone, we have an extra person to drive. Is the pool still open? Well, the pool is open all the year round because it's a condo pool, so you just go over. And we're going to get home in the afternoon or the morning, and it's going to be easy. And then the week's going to go really fast if we see a fin. Indian summer. Yes, Tracy, it is, I mean, gorgeous. Isn't it gorgeous? She's a lifeguard. Yeah, darn it, I'm a lifeguard. I wonder where Thomas is. Let's see. Well, you know, I see somebody way down there. I wonder if that's him. 18% on your fur house in 1982. Well, I think they bought it. It was about maybe 1981 because I was 5 or 6. I was born in 75. Stop shouting. It is so dramatic. Look. Oh, there's my neighbor, the cardiologist. He's getting in. We'll see if something happens to me. He'll save me. You're jealous. Any other questions? Yeah, I mean, I can't come on here without being questioned. I don't know why. You won't even get in the Pacific Ocean in July or August. What's the temperature there? We're too far out. I'm in 3 feet of water. How can I be too far out? What do you want me to be, like in a fish pond? So dramatic. Is your phone waterproof? Yeah, it is. I mean, I wouldn't drop it on purpose, but it is waterproof. Okay, look. Here comes the wave. Ready? Ready? Ooh, here comes a real good one. Here's a good one. Ooh, now I'm shallow. Okay, carry on, people. See you tonight, 7:30 p.m. Finding Cooper's Voice. Trifecta motherhood. How do you keep your phone from getting wet? I have this thing called a hand, and I hold it up, and I hold the phone, and it does not get wet, even when the waves come. Goodbye.